This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate y'all for coming over here. I appreciate all the support and love. I appreciate everything that y'all do for the 2A community. I appreciate your support, your 2A channels and your gun channels. Smash that like button, people. Share it on your favorite social media platform. And I appreciate all the comments and teaching and learning stuff that y'all bring over here. I appreciate the new people coming to the 2A community. And a huge shout out to y'all that come over here every single day through the good and the bad, ups and downs. Nothing moves in a straight line, people. So with that said, we've been talking about some changes and stuff that is going on, especially when it comes to your firearms and stuff in this country. To my, the 2A community, we're seeing a lot of things that's happening right before our eyes, 360 degrees, people. So I want to bring attention to another article and stuff. And right now, the DOJ proposed new regulation to update firearm definition. Now, for a long time, I know y'all been hearing this. Oh, they're saying that guns show loophole and all this kind of stuff. So they're saying, hey, there's a lot of loopholes and stuff out there. So right now, the U.S. Department of Justice issued a proposed regulation on Friday that will update the definition of a firearm. Now, to close regulatory loopholes regarding unmarked firearms known as ghost guns. Now, the definition of firearm has not been updated in the U.S. Code since 1968. Unmarked firearms are increasingly found at crime scenes, with law enforcement recovering over 23,000 unserialized firearms at potential crime scenes from 2016 to 2020. Now, ghost guns are often assembly from kits that can be purchased without a background check. Criminal who's not able to pass a background check can easily acquire firearms through these kits. Now, this is something I have covered extensively through the last few years. And, so this is something that right now, I told you, a lot of your states who have high gun crime and stuff, because what they have done, this is their fault. So they're going to blame, it's the firearm kits out there that don't have serial numbers. So they're pushing all their responsibility on that. And so the new administration said, hey, we got to crack down on, the possession of unserialized firearms. So now they're pushing the FBI, the ATF, the DOJ, the change and stuff. So we've been talking about the FBI flip-flopping, DOJ's changing their stance. I'm talking about, we've seen a lot of things because before this administration took office, people, what did we not see? We seen certain firearms, being attacked. We've seen gun shops and stuff being attacked, gun manufacturers being attacked. Now, and then we start to see when they was coming after these build-it-yourself kits, we already seen the setup coming. So now you're seeing more. It's more coming out now, people. They're letting it all out. So now the DOJ said, hey, we're going to change some things. So for a lot of people, when I was talking, I did an article on ghost guns and talking about the regulations and stuff like last year. And I was telling you that the FBI was flip-flopping. And I told you that what they're going to do, and I did a report probably about 2 weeks ago, that Joe Biden's secret is we're going to change this, we're going to change things so it can go along with our plan. This is what Joe Biden is doing. This is what his administration is doing. They're getting the FBI, the DOJ, the ATF to change some things, change some words, change the way the law and stuff is, and then they will be in line with the policies that this administration wants to set. So this is the setup, people. I'm telling you, this is how this stuff is happening. I've been laying out the roadmap, different scenarios, how this thing is going. So now, right now, the proposed regulation will require retailers to conduct background checks prior to selling kits containing parts to make a firearm at home. Now, additionally, the firearm frame or receiver in the firearm kit must have a serial number so that law enforcement can track guns used in violent crimes. Now, lastly, federal licensed firearm dealer must include a serial number on the 3D printed guns and other unserialized firearms. So now, I watched a report where it was a guy who started building these 3D printed guns and stuff like that, and how now when it comes to the ATF and stuff, the DOJ and stuff, at one point they were saying there was nothing illegal about it and all this kind of stuff. Now all of a sudden they banned it. They want to put serial numbers and stuff on it. So they kind of been changing their stance with this, because I started following it early on about this ghost gun stuff, and now now they're starting to change their stance and stuff on it and everything. So right now, Attorney General Merrick Garland stated that criminals and others barred from owning a gun should not be able to exploit a loophole to evade background checks to escape detection by law enforcement. Now, Joe Biden expressed support for the proposed regulation, stating that anyone from a criminal to a terrorist could buy ghost guns in as little as 30 minutes, put together as a lethal weapon, but not anymore. So, I heard, we've been hearing Biden talking about this over and over and over. Now, the public will have 90 days to submit comments regarding the proposed rule after it's published in the Federal Registry, unless there is a court challenge that will take effect later this year. So I just kind of read you a little bit of that article and stuff, people. Now, one thing I want you to take away from this is that if they're starting to change stuff, people, guess what? They could change other things. And so don't get set on hey, they can't do this and they can't do that, because I've been seeing a lot of comments in the last 3 or 4 months that, now they can't do this, they can't do this. You see what they're doing? They're changing the definition. And if certain things that don't, they want to ban and require like a registry, or something that you would have to do, background check, like ammo and stuff that we've been talking about, or they're already talking about the possibility of pretty much treating certain firearms like an NFA item. The president has been throwing that out. So don't be stuck that they can't change these certain things, people. We seeing what they're doing right here. So I kind of want to go over that a little bit to get you and let you see what they're trying to do when it comes to this administration and stuff, because there are some things that I've been reading that would probably wake a lot of people up and pretty much get you out of this set thing that, hey, this is not going to happen. Because what they're doing is rewriting the rule book, people. And when they rewrite the rule book, they can change it. And everything they're doing is to line up with Joe Biden and his plan and stuff when it comes to your firearms and the Second Amendment and the Constitution. And, Joe Biden always say, everything that we're doing is not going against your Constitution, people. Not going against your Second Amendment, he always say. And guess what? Let me tell you, everything you've been doing going against your Second Amendment and stuff. So just want to kind of talk about that a little bit and everything. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.